Hi guys, Stephanie here. I just wanted to take a couple moments today and kind of talk to you guys about my diet. I've been getting a lot of questions about what I'm eating for my competition prep, and now that I'm about 2 weeks out, 2.5 weeks out, things are changing, but I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something that I've been trying this prep that I haven't really talked about yet because I wanted to see just how everything was going to play out. So what I've been doing this round is called intermittent fasting. And so I started this about when I was 8 weeks out, I want to say. I went on this terrible Sunday night binge. I ate half of a large pizza, a bunch of donuts. Definitely not proud of that moment, but I kind of just had a breakdown, and it was a wake-up call to me that I really needed to do something that was going to help with the prep, help with the cravings, and just get my mind in a good place when it revolved around food. So what I chose is intermittent fasting, and what it is you eat for a certain amount of time throughout the day. So you squeeze your meals into a certain amount of time, and then you fast for the rest of the day and into the next morning. So there's tons of different ways to do it, and I wanted to say I'm not sharing this because I think it's something that you should do, but I just wanted to throw it out there as an option for you to maybe research, look into, talk to your doctor about if you're looking to lose weight and want to try something different. So what I did personally was I would eat for I still am doing it, I eat for 8 hours a day, and I squeeze all my meals into that time period. So when I was working full time, I would eat from 8 in the morning until 4. So I'd pretty much bring all my meals with me to work, and I would eat my entire day's worth of calories and macronutrients. I would squeeze them all into that time frame. So instead of before I was doing this, I was doing 5 or 6 meals a day, eating every 2.5, 3 hours. And I found that to be really, really hard because I would eat my meals at work and then I would go to the gym, and I would be at the gym for several hours. So by the time I got out, 1, I was starving, and 2, I didn't have enough time to get all my meals in. So I'm squeezing in a meal at 8:30, then having to eat again at 10:30 right before bed, and it just wasn't something that felt good for me and for my body. So after speaking with my coach and doing tons of research, we decided for me to try this. And so I kind of want to explain, there's tons of ways to do intermittent fasting. Some people will eat a day and fast for a full 24 hours. Some people will squeeze their meals into 6 hours a day. It just depends on your body, your wants, your needs. And the whole point of me doing this was because this is something that I felt like was going to work with me and my schedule and the way that my body works the best. So now that I'm not working full time and my hours are kind of my own, I've kind of played around with things and moved my timing around. So now my fasting schedule is usually I start eating around 2 and then I finish my meals at 10. That way I can get my strength training in, and then I eat excuse me, I eat after my strength training meals to just replenish my body. And so that way I don't lose muscle and I'm still seeing the results that I want. So I want to tell you what this intermittent fasting is not. It is not a free-for-all. During these 8 hours of eating, I am eating the exact same amount of calories, the exact same amount of macros that I would be eating if I was to spread it out throughout the entire day over, a 10 or 12 hour period of time. I'm eating that same exact amount of food. So it's not just a free-for-all. It's not I get to binge and eat whatever I want for 8 hours a day and then I starve myself. That's not what it is. And you're not starving yourself. You're definitely making sure that the food that you're getting is quality food, so it has your macronutrients and your micronutrients, your vitamins, your minerals, everything that your body's going to need to feel good and feel healthy. And so what I love about this is I get to do my fasted cardio in the morning, because personally, if I have food inside of me when I'm trying to do cardio, it doesn't feel good. My body does not like that feeling. I feel full. I feel sluggish. It might even make me cramp up. So it gives me the flexibility to do my fasted cardio in the morning, and then eat my meals starting at 2. I do my weightlifting around 6 or 7, depending on the day, and then I eat again before bed, and I replenish and refuel my body. So I'll usually do 3 or 4 meals a day, and what's nice about this is my meals are bigger meals, so they're leaving me full, sometimes super duper full, but I don't feel like I'm starving. I don't feel like I'm going without. And a lot of you may actually be doing this and you don't even realize it. When you think about, oh my God, I can't eat for 16 hours. If you set a limit and you're not eating after 6 or 7 at night, and then you're not eating, you're skipping breakfast and you're going to lunch at noon, it's kind of the same thing. But this way I'm just kind of calculated out my macros a little bit more specifically. And I have seen awesome results with this, you guys. I love it. I think that even after prep, I'm going to continue to do it, because here's what it does for me mentally. When you are prepping for a competition, you're constantly thinking about food. You're limited about the types of foods that you can eat, and you're constantly having cravings and wanting this and wanting that and checking to see what time your next meal is going to be. And so what this does is it gives me the freedom. Like, I know, bam, 2 o'clock, I get to eat. I can eat a big meal if I'm really hungry, or I can eat a smaller meal if I'm not so hungry. And then I can kind of just chill and not think about food too much until my body will give me the warning sign that it's time to eat again, and I'm hungry, and so I'll eat again. And then when I'm done, I'm done. When I was working an 8 to 4 job, it was awesome, because when I got off at 4 o'clock, I would go to the gym. I would hit the gym pretty hard. I didn't get home until 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and I didn't need to eat. I didn't have to think about food. I wasn't worried about missing my meals. I kind of sipped down my BCAAs, which are branched chain amino acids, and I can share the kind that I use with you guys later, because I don't have them around me. I'm actually drinking them now in my Shakeology cup. But anyways, I sip on my BCAAs, and that's it. I'm good. I'm good to go. So, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information about it. I'm sure you guys might have questions. If you do, comment below, and I would be happy to answer them. I just figured that it's Thursday, and I had a lot of thoughts going on, so I just wanted to let you guys know everything that's going on with me and my prep, and kind of answer some questions about the things that I'm eating and my diet. So, that being said, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to listen to this. I hope it was helpful. Do some research on your own. There's tons of information out there. There's tons of amazing YouTubers that are doing this. And then, of course, there's research that you can find. So, that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.